This poem is it's called Well Done. It's about the first time a teacher ever said well done to me at school. I was 6 years old, and I can remember it so well, psychologically scarred in front of the whole class. First of all, I didn't believe her. I was like, me? Well done for me? You mean Jamal, innit? He always gets well. I hate you, Jamal. Me? I got so overwhelmed in front of the whole class, I wet myself. At school, they will laugh. I want to hear poetry. I was 6 years old. No one had ever told me I was good at something, but one time, let me tell you about, got my heart jumping. Let me take you all right back to the start. I love Mrs. Evans because she taught me for art. Most lessons I sat around because I thought they were boring. Me and my mate Spoz did an impression of someone snoring. We got kicked outside the class, paper and pencil. We did some withdrawing. Not well looked after, full of laughter. I was always trying to be dafter than Charlie on the next table. Sometimes life was like my desk, a little bit unstable. So there I am, sat outside the lesson again. I only got one pencil because I'm not allowed a pen, but I can doodle-a-poodle. I can draw more than a score, sketch someone sketchy, I can paint the front door, I can scribble and dribble, I can create a cartoon, I can even draw the curtains to rub out the moon. The paper, the pencil, and me. Sometimes my efforts were blunt, upfront, sharply spoken, concept broken, but I kept a clear mind. See, me and Caroline Duffy, we used up 2 pencils in one day. Not because we wrote a lot, but because we sharpened them all away. Mrs. Evans was at the front telling everybody, learn, learn, learn. Me and Carol snuck behind her with a desk sharpener going, turn, turn, turn. So we loved art lessons because learning could be fun, especially when I got my work back and it said, well done. Oh no. Jelly belly. Got this weird feeling inside. Mrs. Evans said, you better watch out, boy, because you're going to burst with pride. I said, oh no, Mrs. Evans, I don't like this feeling. And I wet myself and cried. So when people say well done, I tend to shy away. But you can always rest assured and remember what you say. So whether you're a teacher, festival assistant, or a mum, just remember the importance of telling our young ones, well done. And in the future, when it may seem like they're swimming against the tide, they'll look back to those few seconds and how it made them feel so good inside. That's the end of that poem. You can call out if you wish. Yeah. So one more poem from me, then we'll mix it up with the poem from Charlie. Is that cool? I am whatever colour you see. I'm the dark suntan look that 99.999% of much Wenlock sits out during summer fall. I'm the shady Latina who's on the dance floor. I'm the colour of the exotic other. Olive from my dad and I said ebony from me mother. I'm chocolate, dark milk and white. I'm the bronze that flashes throughout the night. I'm the colour of rain-soaked rust. I'm the beige bloke that much Wenlock don't trust. I drove through. That line works anywhere. I'm the oak-coloured chestnut that's roasted in open fires, the type of fake suntan that one's eager, so desires. I'm that caramel bar melted in the heat, sugar toffee cinder, sugar-clad and sweet. I'm tarnished copper, I'm unpolished brass. I'm the sandalwood sojourner that you just walk past. I'm the dark that's between the handsome and tall. I'm that subtle shade of a sandstone wall. I'm that single drop of cream in your Colombian coffee cup. I'm tan, I'm sable, I'm cinnamon, I'm a hint of roasted nut. I'm the colour of freshly dug Mother Earth. I'm mulatto, mixed up from birth. Cherokee mahogany, a darker shade of pale. Nubian autumn blossom, the colour of real ale. I am mocha, terracotta, mustard seed and teak. I'm the tone of raw sienna, totally unique. I've got a golden glint running through my chain. A you melanin overload running through my brain. I'm that toasted shade of hot almond flakes. I'm the cocoa powder your grandma shakes over cakes. So every colourful morning, much Wenlock, please, let's get it right. If colour's what we see, then truly who is brown, black, or white? That's the end of my poems.
So, a couple of quick sonnets for you, if I can remember them. First one is the goalkeeper sonnet. I'm 6 foot. I have sympathy with tall goalkeepers. And they get ignored, don't they? If it all goes wrong, they get the blame, but, you know, if a team wins, they never get the glory. So this is the goalkeeper's sonnet. For Dean Kiley. Invisible to 30,000 eyes, I dragonfly between the turf and net. The ninja way is mine despite my size. My arms carve air in sushi rolls, and yet the ball is sly. Elusive to my touch, sometimes it finds brief glory in a goal. Then they see me, blame me, hurling such abuse they curse my blue and white striped soul. But when I read the striker's bare intent, predict his angle, and abort his aim, applause is brief, although well meant. Goalkeepers aren't the stars of any game. But mountain high I rise, leap and crash land. I know the game's controlled by my gloved hand. Thank you. And the other one, if I can quickly remember it, is about an early morning view that I'll never forget. Picture the scene, if you will. I was 19, my first weekend away with the man I was in love with. Hemel Hempstead, I know, I went to all the best places. A B&B with a sink in the corner of the room. Luxury. Shared toilet across the landing, obviously. And this is the sight I woke up to see. Oh, it's taken me back now. Carl, where is he now? Let me Facebook him. And maybe other women will know what I mean with this. And guys, you see, you never know what it is that just sticks in our memory. Still half asleep, I watch you at the sink. Broad shoulders tanned. Old Levi's hug your waist. You're Marlon Brando beautiful, I think. The mirror shows your lethal smile in place. Hot flannel first to wake up every pore. This morning ritual, so masculine. Then badger brush whirls foam from soap before it glides along the contours of your chin. You reach down for a blade, then pause to see me gazing at each muscle as you flex. The razor, slalom stubble lazily. You rinse, towel dry, and tease me that I'm next. I love to watch you shave, you artisan, defining what it is to be a man. Thank you.
Have you got a poem for us, oh masked poet? Ladies and gents, I have no idea who this...
Get on with it.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Oh, please, your bloody selves then. I am the masked poet. I do masked poetry. And the reason I am masked is that poetry is in chains. And until it is free, I will hide my identity. Great stuff, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Now, I'll come down to much dreadlock to issue a challenge. Any poet or would-be poet amongst you lot, or anybody, I don't care, wants to come round to the pottery tomorrow afternoon and challenge me to poetry, who can outrhyme me, I will unmask. Gasp. Gasp, I hear you gasp. I've gone round the country, this great country of ours, what a wonderful royal couple it was today, weren't they lovely? The royal couple today, weren't they lovely? Yes. Bloody hell. Sorry I spoke. Anyway, they're married now. I wonder where they are now, like... That's just a poet talking, mate, don't worry about that. So I've been travelling around this country, this great country, like, throwing out this challenge. And nobody has yet unmasked me. You can probably tell by it, because I've got a mask on, like, you know. So come down to the pottery tomorrow afternoon, see if you can unmask me. The first poem I'd like to read to you is a silent poem. No chitter in there, don't care how big they are. What I'm going to do now, I think, for this special occasion, I'm going to do silent poem number 14. Thank you. I've actually got a CD out of silent poems, you know, so...